Well, it seems our scouts may need new khaki uniforms.
Well, things are getting really bad, but what's next? Are they going to really let girls into the Boy Scouts?
Now, Boy Scouts are going to be joining Girl Scouts, and they're going to have to sell cookies, which is more pressure on them.
Well, for more than 100 years, the Boy Scouts have been a pillar of American life, but today they're gone. They disappeared.
And also the Boy Scouts dropping the boy part because they will be
Scouts BSA.
This is one of the most insane moments in the history of the human species.
Tonight, for a post-mortem on the death of an American institution.
They want to destroy core cultural institutions.
Well, it's an attack on masculinity.
Scotty, can we lighten things up and talk about the Boy Scouts?
Yes.
Who are now just the Scouts?
The Scouts.
And by the way, Scouts, BSA, what do you think the BSA is? It's like here in the States, KFC. We know what it is. This goes.
And now they've driven a stake through the heart of the institution, and it is dead.
By now, you've probably heard the awesome news that the Boy Scouts of America will be accepting boys and girls into all scouting programs for the first time in more than 80 years. It's a big deal, and you're probably wondering what that means for your family and for scouting around the country. No worries, we're going to break down what's new and upcoming, what's staying the same, and how you can scout me in. Our first big change is right now, families across the country can choose to sign up both their sons and daughters for Cub Scouting. Then starting in February of 2019, both boys and girls ages 11 to 17 will be welcome to join Scouts BSA, previously known as the Boy Scout program. With years of research, the Boy Scouts of America have found that many girls are actually already attending scouting events with their siblings. Now girls will be able to go through the ranks and earn badges like their brothers and fathers have done for years. Scouting can now become an experience the whole family can take part in together. That means girls will now have the opportunity to earn the same merit badges, ranks, and eventually become an Eagle Scout. And yes, there's a new program name too. Starting in 2019, building on the legacy of the Scout name, the program previously known as Boy Scouts will be called Scouts BSA. The organization name Boy Scouts of America will not change. And if you were hoping for new uniform pieces, you're in luck. Actually, the uniforms will be fundamentally the same, but with different fit and styling for girls, and those should be rolling out soon. These are some pretty big but manageable changes. So what's staying the same? Yes, there's a program name change, but the organization name Boy Scouts of America and the scouting curriculum is staying exactly the same. All the same camping, hiking, character building, fishing, and community service. The girls will be doing it all. And because boys and girls develop at different paces, all dens and troops will still be single gender. Cub Scouting and Scouts BSA programs will not be co-ed. Instead, the BSA has introduced a unique model that builds on the benefits of a single gender program while also providing character and leadership opportunities for both boys and girls. So this means existing dens and troops will function as normal. Girls cannot join an already existing male troop or Cub Scout den. A female troop or den can be formed with 5 girls, though it's a lot more fun with more of your friends. If not enough girls from one grade participate, up to 3 grades can be grouped together for a multi-age den. As always, with more scouts, the need for adult volunteers grows. Even though the Scouts BSA program doesn't launch until 2019, interested adults can get training right now. Each troop or den, male or female, still must have 2 adult leaders over the age of 21 at all meetings and activities. One common sense rule being added is that every female den or troop must have at least one of their leaders be female and over the age of 21. So, a program name is changing and scouting is becoming more inclusive, but the more than 100-year-old mission is still the same: to prepare every young person to become a strong, brave, loyal, kind, and responsible citizen. For more information or to register, visit beascout.org. And don't forget to scout me in. As the Boy Scouts of America makes its historic transition into accepting boys and girls into their scouting programs, families are bound to have a lot of questions about what's coming up and how to incorporate girls into the program. So for our scouting families, we wanted to break down the top 10 questions and common misunderstandings. First up, will the program for girls be different than the current one? No, girls will be following the exact curriculum that boys use now. That means girls will also have the same requirements for ranks, merit badges, and the opportunity to become an Eagle Scout. Next up, is the program going to be co-ed? No. Because boys and girls develop at different paces, all dens and troops will be single gender. In Cub Scouts, girls and boys will be in an all-boy or all-girl den. In Scouts BSA, boys will form an all-boy troop while girls will form an all-girl troop. Cub Scout packs, meanwhile, can include any combination of all-boy or all-girl dens. Number 3, is there going to be a different name? Kind of. The Boy Scout program name will change to Scouts BSA, which builds on the legacy of the original name. Scouts BSA will apply to both male and female troops. One scouting program, so one scouting name. The organization name, Boy Scouts of America, will stay the same. And next up, are there going to be new uniforms for girls? Yes. While the girls' uniforms will be fundamentally the same, they'll have a different fit and styling. Question 5. How will girls fit into existing packs? For more information on how to incorporate new all-girl dens into an existing pack or form a new all-girl troop, a unit commissioner or district executive will be your go-to. How will families know if a pack is accepting girls? BeAScout.org will help to identify which packs are currently welcoming girls. The unit pin will have an indicator like this one if it is accepting girls. So, how quickly will the full program be rolled out? Scouts BSA will not be having a soft launch. As of right now, family scouting for Cub Scouts is in full effect. Then, starting in February of 2019, the full Scouts BSA programs will be implemented. In the meantime, families are encouraged to contact their local councils to connect with others looking to form new dens and troops. Up to question 8, talking logistics. How will camps and other facilities accommodate women and girls? The Boy Scouts have actually been serving young women for decades in various programs. So our camps already have the facilities in place. We are currently evaluating every aspect of our camping operations in an effort to accommodate every scout this summer and in 2019. Next up, can an adult male lead an all-girl unit? Yes. Each troop or den, male or female, must have 2 adult leaders over the age of 21. BSA is adding to the current rule that each all-girl troop or den must have at least one of their leaders be female and over the age of 21. Question 10, will boys and girls be working together at all? Maybe. Troops and dens are single gender. However, if appropriate, this situation can be treated the same as 2 dens or troops of the same gender working together. It will be up to the good judgment of leaders to decide what is best for their units. And finally, a bonus question and the biggest question of all. Why make the program available to girls? Well, there's lots of girls actually already attending activities with their brothers. It's not a surprise that families are really busy and don't have a lot of free time together. This inclusion can be an experience that you can now enjoy as a family. To learn more about family scouting or to register, visit BeAScout.org and don't forget to scout me in.